and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So before I get started into this video, I just wanted to thank Adam and Eve for sponsoring this video. You guys can use code Cristina and get 50% off of one item from Adam and Eve, and you will also get free shipping in the United States and Canada. Adam and Eve has been in business for over 45 years, and 20% of all profits goes to help fight the spread of HIV around the world. Adam and Eve also has excellent 24-hour customer service and 90-day no-hassle returns. So if you order something and you don't like it, it is super easy to return. So if you guys would like to order something from Adam and Eve and you want 50% off, I will be leaving my link down in the description below so you guys can check that out. But without further ado, let's get started into the toes. Okay, you guys, so yes, I am going to be getting surgery on my toes, and before people come at me and they tell me I'm crazy and I have body dysmorphia and I'm doing too many surgeries, because I did post this on my Instagram story that I was going to get this toe shortening procedure, and I was getting a lot of negative comments. People were telling me that I was crazy, that I'm doing too much, that they're gonna unfollow me because I'm going overboard with the surgeries, which I completely understand from the outside looking in, because I have had my breasts done, I have butt implants, and then I got my nose done. But honestly, the only surgery that I regret getting done is my nose because it came out botched, but I am going to be getting that fixed. And also I am getting my toes done for a medical reason. This is actually being covered by my insurance because I do have hammer toe. So I just wanted to explain to you guys what the surgery is, how it's done, and then show my consultation. So my toes are longer. I will show pictures of my toes. As you can see, my second toe is longer than my big toe, and I do have hammer toe, so I'm going to explain to you guys what that is right now. Hammer toe is a foot condition in which the toe has an abnormal bend in the mid joints. Hammer toe is usually caused by wearing high heels or narrow shoes, and it often affects the toe next to the big toe like mine does. Some symptoms with hammer toe are they can be painful, hard to move, and they may develop corns and calluses over time if you don't get them fixed right away. And then treatments can be wearing different shoes, wearing shoe inserts, or getting surgery. So it's not just something that I'm getting for fun. I actually do have hammer toe, and I will show you guys my toes. These are my feet, okay? I just want my feet to be cute. Like, I know everyone wants cute feet. It's a thing, okay? But you see that my big toe, like this one is a lot longer, and also it bends. Like some of my Instagram pictures, you can tell that my toe bent, or if you guys zoom into my feet in my Instagram pictures, you can tell I'm crunching my toes up because I want them to look like they're going down in chronological order. And I feel like from being a stripper, it definitely made it worse because I had this in high school, but the knuckles on my toes weren't as bad. But then after being a stripper for 3 years and wearing those heels every single day, it did make my toes a lot worse. And it's something that I was just really insecure about because I do show off my toes a lot. I love wearing heels. I love wearing chanclas with my toes out. And then at work, obviously, I'm always in heels. So it's my body. And if it's something that bothers me, then it's something that I'm going to change. And yes, it is for cosmetic reasons, but it also is medical reasons as well. So basically, I'm just going to start by explaining to you guys how the procedure is done. And then after that, I'm going to show you guys my consultation. But if you guys don't like seeing surgery pictures and like graphic things, I would skip this part because I'm going to be showing them cutting the sides of the toe and like actually removing the bone so you guys can see how it's done. So if you don't like that, maybe skip. Okay, I'm just putting this picture as a warning because I am about to show the toe being cut from the side. So the first thing that they do with toe shortening surgery is they make a small incision on the side of your toe. They make it on the side of your toe so that you don't have really bad visible scarring. So once the incision heals on the side of the toe, you won't be able to see it. Next thing they do is they go in with a surgical saw and they remove a pre-measured piece of bone from the toe. So obviously after they remove this piece of bone, your toes are going to be shorter because they just took out a piece of your bone. This is what the bone looks like. Just a little piece of your toe bone. And then after that, they're going to put these pins at the top of your toe to maintain the correct position and so your toes don't curl in. Those pins will come out after a few weeks. As you can see, they just shortened the second toe and it is a lot shorter. This is what it looks like when they shorten all the toes. So all 3 of those toes have been shortened. I know it does look a little funny and crunched up, but that's because the surgery was just done and it still needs to heal. Once it heals, it won't have all those lines on it. This is what an x-ray looks like. As you can tell, all the bones have been shortened. And this is what it looks like once it's completely healed. As you can see, they're not crunched up anymore and the scars are not visible. Other places have super visible scars, and sometimes you have to wear cast for 6 to 8 weeks, or you're on crutches and you have to take time off work. So that's why I like the place I'm going to, because as you can tell, the scars are not big like that. You do not have to be on crutches. You don't have to wear a cast, and you're not off of work for a long time. It's like an easier bounce back. These are just some more before and after pictures so you guys can get a better idea of feet that they do and problems that they fix. As you can tell, on this foot she has extra bone on the side, and this foot has a lot of calluses, and the doctor actually told me that if I didn't fix my feet, this would be my future. And then these are just some other toes that you can tell were dispositioned and they fixed them. Okay, so that's basically how the surgery is done. So now I'm going to show you guys how my consultation went. I just want these toes shortened. I think maybe just these two.
On both?
These three, yeah. I just want my toes to go down and cross like in order, you know?
Symmetrical?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You have hammer toes.
Yeah.
That's what that is, okay? So they may suggest doing this third one too, so that it is symmetrical. But when the doctor comes in, she'll confirm that with you, okay? With doing toe procedures, I'll tell you that it's a little more expensive in the sense that they're the most unpredictable procedure that we do, okay? And I say that because we just don't know how you'll heal or if your toes will take to the procedure. But this is all that they do. And they're really, really good at it. Okay? So you're in the right place if this is what you're looking for. Well, so shoes, cute shoes, right? It'll take you some time to get back into those. And I'm going to tell you, you have to be patient with the toes because what they'll do is they'll break these bones here. Or I'm sorry, they will take out a small piece of wedge of bones in these to make them shorter. But they will then put in pins to hold those toes together until they heal. Okay, so I'm going to tell you your toes are going to be ugly for about 4 to 6 months before they get pretty. So you have to be patient with it. Okay, so I'm talking, you have skinny little cute toes. They're going to be pudgy little sausages for a while. This is kind of what your bandage will look like right after. Okay,
can I show that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will tell you that. So 3 weeks you're in that surgical boot, you're keeping your foot dry, you're not getting it wet. So when it comes to showering, you can, some patients have found that they like to stick their foot outside of the tub and leave it out. Or if you are a shower person, I will tell you CVS, Walgreens, Amazon all have a shower boot that you can go and get. Covered you have with duct tape, whatever works easiest for you. But as long as you're keeping this foot dry and the bandage is dry and not getting
it wet. So you can't wash your feet for 3 weeks?
For 3 weeks. So because your foot's dry for 3 weeks, we do have you buy cream after to rehydrate your skin and make it look pretty again, okay? This is not covered by insurance. This is $45. Okay. Another thing that we do after surgery is a laser treatment. So this beautiful machine right here. We don't make you do physical therapy after surgery, but we use this primarily for the scar tissue on the inside. It helps cut your healing time in half. Downfall is not covered by the insurance.
Okay, that's fine.
So these are your 2 out-of-pocket costs after surgery that are not covered by insurance. This one's $45. The laser is $1,000. You get 3 treatments of it. Once your bandages come off at 3 weeks and the tape comes off, then you can get your foot wet. Okay?
You think it's gonna be real painful?
So I will tell you that typically the toes are a little bit more painful. You don't have bunions, but when we do the bunions usually don't cause as many issues as the toes because we are putting a pin in there. It'll cause you some discomfort. You might have some sensitivity at the tips. You're gonna have sensations, maybe sharp shooting, tingling. Every patient's different. I don't know what your pain tolerance is. You might say this was nothing. Those are all of the suggested shoes that we ask that you get after surgery. The procedure's about an hour, but someone will have to drive you, pick you back up.
Right.
Okay.
And we'll tell them about 3.
Okay.
Okay. The day of surgery, you'll feel great because of the anesthesia, and we also give you a nerve block.
Yeah, I'm a bit.
It's the next few days that aren't the greatest. So that's typically when most patients have the worst pain.
Right.
We do give you pain medication to help with that. Give you an antibiotic and an ibuprofen.
All right, toe shortening is our jam, and you need it.
Yes.
Now, for you, I see little corns happening. You agree?
Yes, I hate those ones.
Okay.
My knuckles.
And those are happening because they jam in your shoes like this.
Yeah.
So we'd be looking at shortening all of these.
Yes.
Cool. So when we shorten them, we will pick the length with you. All right.
Okay.
Some people want it the same length as the big toe, some want it shorter. So we negotiate that with you.
Okay.
And we usually start with this one and then we'll work our way down, obviously. Okay. The beauty is not going to happen overnight with the toes. So what does adjusting mean? Sometimes people heal crooked. You know, we're always send you a picture right after surgery where everything is straight and pretty, and then we don't know what happened. Maybe you kicked it, maybe your body just said, oh, I'm gonna go this way. So then maybe we have to restraighten one. Or sometimes people heal with extra bone. Then we have to file little parts of it.
Okay.
Okay. Another one, and I will show you pictures of this, is creasing. So if you can imagine when we shorten the toe, it's like a little sausage and it'll get little creases sometimes. For most people, they go away. For some people, they don't, and that would need to be something that we would address.
Okay.
Okay. So those are all possibilities in the future.
Right.
But like I said, most of the time this is great. Truly 4 to 6 months before they start to look good.
Okay.
In a year, you will be beautiful. So we did her toes. We also did both sides of her bunions, so she had a little more work than you did. Yeah, this is probably your future. Okay.
That's what I would, yeah, because especially when you're wearing the dancer shoes,
Yeah.
the stripper heels, it makes your toes like that.
Oh, wow.
I feel like it makes them worse.
So just another photo. And that's just showing how long her toe was. So we did this August 1st. This is the 22nd, so 3 weeks later. All right. So it looks pretty
Wow.
good.
No, it looks
Can you
great.
see it on her?
A little bit, yeah. Wow.
Another thing that I want to bring up with 2 feet is
They're different.
they're different. We will never make them the exact same.
Yeah, that's with anything though. Yeah.
We're gonna make it as close
As you
we
can.
As possible, yeah.
You will have those pins. Those are what will need to come out
cool.
at about 8 to 12 weeks.
Okay.
The nicer you are to your foot, the longer they will stay in and the more consistent result you will get. Now, because we use the pins, the toes are going to heal straight.
Okay, good.
They're not going to curl like they once did. So you're not going to be picking stuff up with your toes anymore. You'll still be functional. You'll still be able to wear heels.
So basically that was my consultation. I do officially have my surgery October 2nd. What they're going to be doing to my toes are they're going to be removing the little knuckles from the toes before they get worse. They're going to be straightening my toes and shortening them. I'm only getting 3 toes done. So my big toe, my pinky toe, I'm leaving alone. And then it's going to be the 3 toes in the middle. So I'm going to be getting 1 foot done first and then the 2nd foot. I thought that I was going to be able to get both feet done at the exact same time, but they said they don't do that. So I'm getting my left foot done first, and I'm going to be getting that October 2nd. And then I'm going to wait like 3 weeks later, and then I'm going to get my right foot done. I will have to be in a boot for 3 weeks, and then after I get out of the boot, I'm going to have to wear a shoe. So they give you a list of specific gym shoes that you have to wear. You cannot wear any chanclas, no boots, nothing. You have to wear those special gym shoes. I think they're like New Balances or something. I don't know. And then 3 weeks later, I'm going to get the 2nd foot. So then I'm going to be in a boot on this foot. And like the lady said, she said that my toes are going to be ugly for 4 to 6 months before they get pretty because they are removing bone. So they're obviously going to be swollen because they're taking a piece of your bone out of your foot. So your toes are going to be like really stubby and chubby and a little swollen. So I'm not really looking forward to my feet being super ugly, but it's going to be worth it in the end. I know this is a surgery that a lot of people didn't even know existed because I didn't know it existed either. So if you guys have any questions about this surgery, or if you want me to film the entire surgery being done, I kind of want to film the surgery and then show it to you guys and show you like my boot after and how my foot looks after and everything. So if you guys want to see that, let me know down below. I want to thank Adam and Eve one more time for sponsoring this video. If you guys want 50% off an item from Adam and Eve, go check the description down below. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.